Turgut and Aykiz, a love that burned brighter than fire. In the lands where swords clashed and faith led the way, there lived a warrior whose strength was as fierce as a storm. Turgut Alp, loyal companion of Ertugrul Bey. But beneath that warrior's chest beat a heart that loved the fire of 1,000 suns. And that fire had a name, Aykiz. They were born into the same tribe, the Kei, raised among mountains and winds that carried songs of honor and struggle. While Turgut learned the art of the axe, Aykiz trained her hands with bow and her soul with courage. From childhood, their eyes found each other, not as strangers, but as two pieces of the same fate. Turgut loved Aykiz not for her beauty, though she was radiant like the morning sun, but for her strength, her sharp tongue, her laughter, her loyalty to the tribe and to Allah. And Aykiz? She loved Turgut for the fire in his soul, for the way he stood unshaken before enemies, and for the tenderness he showed only to her. Their love wasn't one of stolen glances or quiet meetings. It was loud, proud, and pure. Even the elders smiled when they walked together. Two warriors, side by side, as if Allah himself had written their names on the same line of destiny. When Turgut asked for her hand, Aykiz' eyes glistened with joy. They were married under the stars, with blessings from Ertugrul Bey and the tribe. That night, the sky seemed to burn with happiness, and even the wolves howled in celebration. They dreamed of a peaceful life, of children, of mornings with warm bread, and evenings with soft whispers by the fire. But fate, cruel and cold, had different plans. The Mongols had arrived. Their commander, Noyan, was not just a man. He was a shadow of death, walking with fire and poison in his heart. He wanted the Kei tribe to kneel, and when they would not, he chose to burn their hope instead. It was during a surprise attack that the fire came, raging through the tents like a beast let loose. Screams filled the night. Mothers wept. Children ran. And in the midst of it all, Aykiz stood her ground, like a lioness protecting her people. She fought with every breath, every drop of strength. But the fire found her. Turgut, hearing her scream, ran through the flames like a madman. He found her lying there, burned, broken, but still alive. He fell to his knees beside her, tears mixing with ash on his face. Aykiz, he cried, holding her close. No, not like this. Her lips, cracked and trembling, moved slowly. Don't cry, my warrior. I burned for you, for our tribe, for Allah. Her fingers gripped his hand one last time. I will wait for you beyond this fire in Jannah. And with that, her eyes closed. That night, the strongest warrior in the tribe wept like a child. My heart breaks every time I remember this scene. The love that Turgut and Aykiz shared was not a fleeting moment. It was a kind of love that few ever find and fewer still can survive losing. She wasn't just his wife. She was his soul. And when she died, a part of Turgut died with her. Even after her death, Turgut spoke to her as if she still walked beside him. He whispered her name to the stars, carried her memory into every battle, and let her strength live on in his hands. They burned you, my Aykiz, he once said, staring at the fire. But they will never burn your love out of me. Love, when real, does not end with death. It becomes part of the wind, the fire, the earth, waiting to meet again. And so we remember Aykiz, not just as a brave woman of the Kei, but as a burning flame in Turgut Alp's heart that never went out.